So, ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome for the first press conference of Hansa Park during a Japan show and the European attraction show. Why do we do this? Because we've now 10 years of Hansa Park development behind us, in which we started the theming of the whole park. The Hanseatic League is the main theme. As you know, we are a brownfield Hansa Park of former Legoland. We have been a Legoland licensee, and we had to do a lot of permission work during the last 30 years. And since 10 years now, we started with the original theming of the park. And to show you what we have done the last 10 years, I would like to ask you now to show the trailer for 3-4 minutes. Is it possible? Would be great. What we've done the last 10 years and what we're doing next year and perhaps in the future. So we start. What have we done the last 10 years? So 7 parts of the entrance area of the Hanseatic League, and we are planning now new parts of this entrance area in the next years. The next 5 years we will change totally in the entrance area. Second, we will, of course, 2019 follow up with the Highlander, the world's highest teardrop tower with 3 world records: world highest, world fastest, and the world highest with tilting seats. So that's 2019. And then, of course, we will follow up with the re-theming of the park. We have an old traditional roller coaster that's named Nessie Schwarzkopf coaster, as you know, and we like this. It's a traditional coaster, and he has a special sound. I guess the roller coaster fans all over the world know this ride from the sound. The same with Lisebergbahnen, Andreas, and you have in Liseberg, the people hear the sound, they know that's Lisebergbahnen, and they hear the Nessie and they know that's Nessie. And this will get a brand new station, that's a Scottish castle, and this will change an area which has been unchanged and unthemed 40 years long. So, please, second movie up. That's the Highlander. And I want to say thank you to Andreas a second time, because he was so grateful, and he was so friendly to allow us to make a part of this movie in Liseberg. So this, thank you very much for this. Thank you. And thank you for now helping us bring this presentation into life. So, and what's going on then? The building of the station of Nessie will be renewed. And these are the Britannia pictures. So, beautiful Britannia. This will be the new station, a shop on the left side. And this will be the Eileen Donan Castle, the Highlander Castle. And this will be the new station of Nessie. And on the right side, you see the Highlander. So this will be a total new area, rethemed 2019, and perhaps, depends on the weather conditions during the winter, 2020 we'll finish it. This is a question of the northern German winter. Liseberg has the same or even more problems in the winter. And the next picture, please. That's then the entrance from the other side. And we're going to work together, probably with AAB and the Artistique de Béton, to realize this building. And this complete area will be changed and will get some special theming. We mentioned this because this is a point where we start the next 10 years plan of Hansa Park. We have finished the first 10 years with the 4 roller coasters, with the 3 indoor areas, playing areas, with a lot of rides, and 7 parts of theming in the entrance area. And now for the next 10 years we start with the Highlander, we start with the retheming of Nessie, and for the next years, of course, we are planning a lot of new attractions. So I guess I'm convinced that in 5 years Hansa Park has a different look for our guests from outside. The guests who know Hansa Park will enter the Hansa Park entrance area, and I guess they will say, that's not the former Hansa Park we know, that's a new Hansa Park, that's a heritage Hansa Park, that's a Hansa Park living the Hanseatic League. And that's what we are aiming at, and that's what our goal is in the future. So, do we have another photo? No, I guess that's the last one. It's the last one, because in the inner hall of the entrance area of the station building of Nessie is a special design. We have the designer here, Mr. Korting, who helps us, Alexander Korting, to make this wonderful design, and now we hope that we can bring this into real life in the next winter, or perhaps some parts of it. The manufacturer of this is Funtime. They offered the product we wanted to have in this moment, and we have 120 meter height and 103 meter free fall, and 120 kilometers acceleration fast, this ride is, and we have onboard sound system we will have, and the music will be composed by Iberscore. I guess now you have all got the information you have to know. If you have any questions, I will try to answer. Yeah. First one.
Why did you choose a theme that wasn't from the Hanseatic League?
Pardon me?
Why did you choose a theme that wasn't from the Hanseatic League this time, the Scottish?
Well, Aberdeen has been a member, yeah. And Great Britain has, you have London has been a part of the Hanseatic League, with the Stahlhof, and so Great Britain is a part of the Hanseatic League. Your question?
How many people can ride at the same time in the ride? How many people can get into it?
We have 40 seats. 40 seats, yeah.
Will the top of the tower be open, or will there be some theming around it?
But we are theming like it is on the pictures here, looking a little bit like the old Eileen Castle before it has been destroyed. It has been rebuilt. The Eileen Castle is a Highlander castle, as you know, and we try to copy it a little bit.
Can you tell us already a little bit about if there will be pre-shows, how you will set up the whole story?
Well, we do not think that we need pre-shows for this ride, because the ride itself is the pre-show. You will be able to see the people screaming and hearing the screaming falling down, and this is the pre-show we want to offer, because this differs from each ride to ride, and a pre-show will be the same for everybody. And we have a lot of repeaters. For example, I can tell you the number. We have around about 100,000 seasonal card pass holders. 100,000, and that's a big number. Of course, a lot of repeaters, and they would get annoyed seeing the same pre-show every day.
The tilt will take place at the highest point?
Well, that's the question, how we will then really make a show out of the ride. So this we will keep as a secret till we open the ride. How we will make the tilt effect. Of course, it will be coinciding with the music, with the onboard sound, and so on.
So you can't say if it's rather smooth or slow or shocking?
Well, we often have been asked why did we choose another tower with a 90-degree tilt. We already have a 90-degree tilt effect with the Cannon roller coaster, indoor tilt. We have a 97-degree tilt with the Curse of Novgorod coaster. So we already have this effect driving 90 degrees, having their tip like this. And we wanted to have something different, and therefore we decided to have only a 30-degree tilt effect. We don't want to have no queuing lines, we want to have queuing lines. We think it's better for the queuing lines. So, thank you very much for being here.
One more thing, if you wish to enlist for the pre-opening, which is going to take place sometime before we open the ride, just drop us a note or a business card and we'll put you on the list. And if you're interested in a press kit, please walk by here and let us know whether you want it in German or English. And that's all from my side so far.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Claudia, my wife and our daughter. So we are heartily invite you for the pre-opening. We will announce the exact date, I hope early enough for everybody to come and to visit us, and it will be an evening event, and I hope with no rain showers. I don't know.
It'd be more authentic with rain. It's a Holland.
We will have a Scottish marching band there, of course, and some Scottish food, haggis or something like that. You know, everybody likes. Nobody likes, okay. But well, we will make an evening event, and then we have the possibility before the official opening will be to have a pre-opening with you as guests from the media and from the fans and from our colleagues, whoever will be able to come in the early, I hope, springtime, but this depends on the weather conditions during the winter. We have 28-meter columns underneath in the ground, and we don't know whether there will be some big rocks underneath, and 10 meters perhaps, and then we have to recalculate the concrete basement, and on these factors it depends when we will be able to open.
Same will happen if we find gold.
Gold or oil? Would be fine as well. Or the pipeline from E.ON Hansa, from the local energy supplier. Then everything will be finished as well in 1 second. So, thank you very much, and thank you once more, Andreas. Thank you for your cooperation, and without your help, this trailer wouldn't have been made. Thank you very much. Thank you.